It's been a long time since I last had this dream. I reached out for a piece of scrap metal. And then I fell into the ground. Was I dreaming? Fiora! What's that?
Hey, welcome back.
I need to be even stronger.
Last time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we fell from the top of Galahad Fortress. And now we find ourselves on this beach. No idea where we are. Let's go inspect the wreckage.
Fiora. Fiora! She's still breathing. Wake up! Come on! Wake up! She needs water. Huh? Fiora, you're awake. Do you remember? My name is
I can't believe it. My first kiss.
You do remember me. Fiora.
Of course I do. Shulk. I never forgot you or the others.
Then why?
Because I wasn't me anymore. I wanted to call out, but I couldn't.
What do you mean?
When it happened. When Colony 9 was attacked by the Mechon. I thought I had died. I felt the Mechon's claw rip through me. I couldn't remember anything. There was no sound, no light, no pain. When I came round, I had the body of a machine. And it felt like there was someone inside me.
Someone else? The one who was controlling the Mechon you were in?
Yes, that voice. But I could still see and hear. I was there all the time. Except I had no control over my body, and I couldn't talk.
That's why it seemed like you didn't recognize us.
Yes. Inside my heart, I was crying out desperately. But you didn't hear me. Nobody did.
We always believed it was you.
It's okay. You don't have to say that. I know it would have confused me.
But the person inside you, do you know who it was?
No. I heard her voice when she spoke, but I didn't know what she was thinking. There was something she urgently needed to do. I understood that much.
What do you think happened to her?
Maybe she's sleeping. Or maybe she's trapped like I was.
I hope she stays trapped, hijacking your body, treating it like it's her own.
I guess.
I say good riddance. And let that be the end of it.
Shulk, I don't think she's totally to blame.
Why not?
She needed my body for something. I don't know what it was. I just know it was important. I want to help.
Why would you?
I knew she was using my body, but I didn't hate her for it. She was kind. She was taking care of my body. I could feel it.
Really?
Yeah. And she did everything she could to protect you.
So, back when we were fighting?
Against Egil. She knew what I wanted to do, and did it for me. So, I want to help her if I can. Please, Shulk.
All right. Then we'll do everything we can to find out what she was trying to do.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Fiora.
I'm glad to be here. What do we do now?
We have to find the others. I know they're alive. I can feel it. Everyone's gonna be surprised when they see you.
Everyone being?
Ryan, Dunban, and there are a few others we met along the way. Sharla, Ricky, and Melia. I just know you're gonna like them.
It looks like you've been through a lot as well.
Yeah. But nothing's gonna separate us now. Come on, let's start searching.
Well, all right. Oh my god, I have been waiting for this for a very long time. Da-da, Fiora. Now, I want to make a note of the fact that Fiora is alive and that she joins the party is kind of a giant spoiler for the entire story, basically. Well, not the entire story, but for a good chunk of the story. So, just be wary that when you're talking about Fiora, just refer to her as 7 because she's the 7th party member. That's usually what she's called. But as we can see, all of her equipment is unique except for foot equipment, which we'll get into later. That's a bit special, and her weapon. So I'm going to gem her weapon really quick if I really have anything, which I might. I'll look real quick. All right, so I gave her haste 2 and back attack +2. We'll look at her arts in a bit, but we made it. Story quest, blah blah blah. So I want to get into Fiora. Not literally. That I worded that weirdly. I want to get into her arts and her skills and all that. So let's start with her arts. Actually, no. Before we even do that, let's take a look at her tutorial. So Fiora's talent art changes based on what foot equipment she's wearing. It's really unique, and it's kind of weird at the same time. But right now she has Cannon Drones 1. Does a lot of damage to enemies directly in her line of sight, and her combat style changes when she attaches different equipment. So there's ether, attack, speed, and power. You're mostly going to be seeing unique equipment for Fiora in shops, but we will see some just normal slotted equipment later. But ether improves her ether, and her attack improves her physical attack. Speed improves agility, and power makes her sort of like an HP tank. If I wasn't proud of my attack power, I guess you could say it runs with the family. You say you can damage Mechon without needing to use enchant. So she has and all of her weapons can damage Mechon normally without having to buy anti-Mechon weapons or anything like that. I daze opponents with cross impact and then hit them with Spear Blade for massive damage. This body's not bad. Right now, on top of the enemy, then you can strike with your combo. It's great to have you back, blah blah blah. So healing energy cures debuffs and stuff, and we will take a look at her arts now. So all these things will make a bit more sense. So she has more than 8 arts currently available to her, but we'll look at what she has right now. Airfang inflicts break. It's like a double attack sort of. Zero gravity inflicts paralysis in an area of effect. Spear Blade does extra damage to enemies suffering topple. Double Blade is basically Shulk's backslash, but not nearly as good. Cannon Drones I already went over. Healing energy removes debuffs and creates a regenerate aura, which I kind of like it. Cross impact just does daze. Not double wind. Ether Drain absorbs ether and reduces the target's ether and gives her ether up. And double wind is kind of like lariat or stream edge, except it just does damage and doesn't inflict break or anything like that. Then she also has a lock on aura, mag storm, which is a area of effect that inflicts daze on Mechon that are toppled. Shutdown induces sleep on an enemy. I think it's just on Mechon. No, it's not just on Mechon. I don't know. I thought that. Guard shift kind of sucks. It just gives her defense. Second gear increases her physical arts damage. I think it's just her next physical art that it increases, and that's that. So I think what I want to do. Actually, yeah, I kind of like the arts that she has equipped to her right now. So obviously, I want to show her in combat soon. But we have skills. So Courage allows her to, the first skill in Courage allows her to equip Mechon equipment, which, oh god, I'm doing this completely out of order. So Courage improves critical hit rate, Daring improves strength, and that Zeal improves maximum HP. I'm kind of all over the place because I'm just so excited to have Fiora back. But I'm going to stick with Courage for now because I don't really know what else to give her. I don't really know what the point is in like giving her another skill or anything like that. So, getting things started, there's like a bunch of enemies on here. Oh, it's going to turn day soon, but that's fine, I guess. I like the music in this area. There's an Oros Crabble here, so let's just go for that. Why not? Show off Fiora a little. The only thing is, like, right now it's just Fiora and Shulk, and neither of them are really good at tanking. Okay, that was weird. So combat with just the two of them might seem a bit strange, and you can't really topple either because neither of them have topple arts. But Fiora can basically like be anything you want her to be. Personally, I'm going to go for sort of an auto attack heavy agility tank. That's how I like playing her the most. That's how I had it in my first playthrough. That's probably how I'll have it here. But like I said, you could pretty much make her anything you want. It's actually kind of awesome. But you can make her like sort of an ether-based ether user, sort of like Ricky, or you can make her a health tank like Ryan. She's sort of a jack of all trades, like Ricky, except she's much more what's the word? She's much more malleable, I don't know, than Ricky. So yeah, it's just, the thing I love about her the most is that you could just make her into anything. Like, if this was an MMO, she would basically be like a character you would create, like choose like all the classes and stuff. She's just amazing. And she's probably my favorite character to play as next to Dunban. That's why I kind of held off on mentioning what my favorite character to play as was, because, you know, Fiora is, and I didn't want to say, oh yeah, by the way, I love playing as Fiora, so. These guys aren't Vision type, right? No. They're all kind of low level, so there's not really a whole lot of point in trying to fight them, but I do want to pick up some of these item orbs. Just because. But yeah, we're here. We finally, Jesus, I honestly didn't think I'd get to this point so quickly. It's been like, today's the 14th, I think. So this will be up on the 15th. And I've never really expected to get here this quickly. This is just what I'm coming up like soon in the next few videos. Will probably just be my favorite sort of section of the whole game, and I'll mention it when that kind of starts. But just for the time being, like, this part, even though this particular instance isn't my favorite, even though, you know, Shulk and Fiora kissing was kind of cool, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a bit of a sucker for romantic subplots. But God, sound like such a nerd there. Yeah, I'm a sucker for romantic subplots. But you know, I can't help it. It's human nature. But coming up here should be a couple enemies. Just discovered a transformer area. Oh wow, they're only level 52. See, on my first playthrough, I think I was like level 53 when I got here, which is why I just wanted to make absolutely sure that I level grinded to level 55 at least on this playthrough. So, but let's climb up here. And I love the music here. The daytime music is okay, but I like the nighttime music better. And honestly, in my opinion, just that scene, just the whole scene of them reuniting was way more badass at night. I'm just saying. But anyway, we discovered the hole in the passage.
Shulk!
Fiora! What's wrong?
Sorry. My body feels a bit strange. I think I just need to rest. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We can take a break here. I wonder what happened after the fortress. Where did the others all end up? The Monado's light is fluctuating. That Mechon really messed it up. But still, I have to protect Fiora.
Shulk. Can't you sleep?
Sorry. Did I wake you?
No, it's okay. I slept really well.
You want to eat? You must be hungry.
No thanks, but I'd like some water.
Okay. You should eat, even if you're not hungry. You need to get your strength back.
No, I'm fine. This body has its uses. I never need to eat. I never get hungry. I just run on water. Don't worry. I prefer my old body, but this one has some advantages. Shulk. You can leave me. It's okay.
What?
I mean, look at me, Shulk. This body is a Mechon body. So I should live here on Mechonis. This is where I belong.
You don't have to do that.
The Fiora you knew is dead. Just think of it like that. It's for the best.
But I can see it's not true. I mean, you're right here. I'll never forget how I felt when I thought I'd lost you back at the colony. I should have done something. I thought if only I had the power to save you.
Shulk.
No. No more regrets. I will protect you. Besides, there's someone else inside your head. We can't leave her there.
I guess not.
Mechon! No! Not now!
Shulk! Let me...
Fiora! Right. Come on, Monado. Don't let me down.
The Monado bends to your will.
No! I won't let you take her from me! This time, I will protect Fiora! Yes! The Monado's light! I can do this!
Alright, so let's get things started here. Really, all we need to do is just kind of maneuver these dudes around until they're kind of lined up, and then we could just use Monado Buster like that. Okay, that was weird. And then, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't actually record this live, and for some reason I didn't realize I could just start spamming arts because I obviously couldn't like get behind him to do a backslash or something, so I started spamming stuff right about now, and then, there you go, finished him off.
The Monado. It worked, but... I feel... worse than before. Whatever he did to the Monado is... What's that sound? No! We're surrounded!